Hello, I'm David, and this is Paolo.
Hi.
And this is primetime television.
This is our second take of this because the first one was messed up.
It was too good.
Welcome, Star Wars, a solo story.
Okay, here we go. Put the timer starts. Go.
Okay, so Solo, he's back. This time he's not played by Harrison Ford. He's played by Alden. Word so simple / the rules don't apply to you, Ehrenreich, and he's supposed to be the prequel story of how he became the Solo we know and love from the original trilogy. And is this the movie that everybody asked for? No, not really. It's the second in the standalone Star Wars series that are going to be coming out in between the episode films every other year. So here we go. Here's the second one of these. The directors were fired when they were almost done filming the movie. Either way, Ron Howard took over. I sort of felt bad for him because he had to fix the mess that they already did apparently, and did what he could, and he put his enthusiasm into it. He committed, and I gotta respect him for that. But the end result is kind of like neither happy or angry. It's more like an average feeling in between, unfortunately. And I wanted to give this one a chance because it is Star Wars, and I want to give every movie a chance though, because Star Wars is one of those franchises or sagas that have been so meaningful and inspirational for us over the years, and I'd hate to see it go down. And unfortunately, I've been feeling more and more let down a little bit by the handling of this franchise. So I just want the movies to feel meaningful and there to be some motivation at the end for you to want to see where it goes next, right? But this is the first one where it feels very much like it just happens, and there's characters in it that you know. It's like surface level form of the characters. The reason you care somewhat is because it's based on what you know about him from previous films. So I know where he's gonna go. I know what Lando is gonna do in the other films. I know where Han's gonna be later on. That's him. It's the same guy. But if this was your introduction movie, if it's the first time you see them, I don't think you'd care that much, unfortunately. But I will say this. Chewbacca and Han's friendship felt the most pure, felt the most real, and I bought it. I thought that element was pretty good. When you see heists and action trains going around, it's fun, right? But it's not really like impactful in any way. You don't feel it in a way. It's more like it happens and it's fun, right? And then you leave, and then it's sort of like, did I watch a movie? Yeah, and then there's aliens and creature effects that are appreciated, and references and music and tones. Like, okay, it feels Star Wars-y, right? It's like it's in the same world, but I should feel more when I get out of the cinema, right? Should I? The guy was fine. He was fine. Alden, the word so simple. The rules don't apply to you, Aaron, right? She was fine. The problem is I just don't really buy him as Han Solo that often. There are moments where I can see glimmers. I remember that it's supposed to be the character, right? You can see it, you can see that, but it felt too much like another character to me. It's a little distracting. That's not to say he wasn't bad. It's not a bad actor. Kids, leave him alone. He's fine. He has charisma and some sympathy and like humanity about him. But there's not a moment where he earns the role and you go, that's Solo right there. So I guess you'll know if you want to see it or not based on what you like about Star Wars. Just know that you're not gonna hate it. I think it's just kind of like surface level action, average sci-fi movie with characters that, hey, I think I know who that is, and then a cameo, and you go, yeah, I like seeing you. But wait a minute, why this movie? What again? Are you doing something more? You gonna stay? Oh no, you're not gonna stay. Okay. Are we out of time?
No, we have until 6.
David saw the movie with me. He wanted to see it. He was very, very excited to see this movie because he told me many days before, I love that line. I'm loving everything about the trailers, and whoa, Solo, right? I'm just kidding. It was kind of the opposite. Although he said, Lando, Donald Glover, we missed seeing this guy, right?
That's a positive right there. That was a positive. I was like, oh, this could be good then, maybe.
Yeah. Could be good, right? Oh yeah, Woody Harrelson's in the movie.
So, Paul, did you like the movie?
like I said, it's like you don't leave happy or angry. It's just like an average feeling in between, and I think that's a perfect way to explain it.
Like, I guess you have to give it a. You could give it a rating, probably.
Should I
give it a rating?
Yeah.
You have to. That's what always happens.
Aren't you gonna review it?
It's a movie. That's my review, honestly.
Honestly. Look, he's Han Solo, guys. Look at him.
Oh.
He's wearing the vest and
okay. Well,
everything, and I have a Boba Fett shirt.
didn't really plan,
I guess,
just to happen, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
It's a movie. Oh, 6 minutes. Beep beep. Danger Town.
Yeah, I actually kind of like honestly feel that
Rating right now.
after episode 9 I could, unless something comes out that really like hooks me back in, that this is great, this is what I wanted, this is something. If I don't feel the motivation to see where the story goes next with what comes up, then I could be ready to like let it go.
So that's not a rating.
I don't know what to rate it. It's kind of like 3 Chewbacca roars out of like 6 Chewbacca roars or something like that. It's like
Cool. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10.
So yeah, exactly in the middle. Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
Only thing at all worth it about it is the mindfuck at the end. That I'm like, what? And that was it.
Yeah. The most unexpected and exciting
And
moment.
if you're some average film goer that watches the movies but doesn't really delve into it, you'll be like, what? How? But if you're someone that does a little bit more Star Wars loving, then you'll be like, what the fuck? I guess cool, but why is he doing here? What's happening? But if you just watch the movies, you'll be like, how is this happening? So, and the answer is, who the fuck knows? I don't know. And I'm a Star Wars fan. I don't fucking know what's happening with that. That's it.
Yeah, I really hate to say all these things because I went in with a really, really open mind and with no real
Oh no, but you're
expectations.
just sitting there going, whoopsie. Alright, and before we go...
The actors did fine. Like you can't blame this on them.
No.
You cannot blame this on them because
Before I go, I'll just say this. It's always harder to make a prequel of something that already exists than making a sequel to something that already exists. Because then you'll feel forced to shove in shit you've established about a character's backstory in their origin story because you have to. And sometimes that's a little too ham-fisted. Even though it should be nice, you can't help but go. Alright, that's it. Bye kids, have fun, enjoy your Solo movie.
Never tell me the odds.
Yeah, it was short and sweet. You wanted more out of it? Too bad, we're doing these shorter now. Bye!
Goodbye. That's it.
That's it.
This is how the movie left David.